H stands for Hyundai. Well, Hyundai is currently one among the largest SUV manufacturers in India today. I would say that they are one among the leading SUV manufacturers because their Hyundai Creta is a massive success. So is the Hyundai Venue, and in the premium category as well they have the Hyundai Tucson. But now they have launched the brand new Hyundai Exter to compete against the likes of the Tata Punch, Maruti Suzuki Ignis and the Citroen C3. Yes, this may be a rather price sensitive category over here, but regarding that as well, the Hyundai Exter starts from rupees 5.99 lakh ex-showroom for the entry-level variant, which still provides you 6 airbags, ESP, traction control and a whole host of features available as standard. So this seems like an incredible value for money family compact car. So today I'm here with the brand new Hyundai Exter SX optional Connect variant, and I'm going to check out all the features that are available in this car. Unfortunately, I won't be able to drive this, but still this here is the AMT variant with the top spec all features inside. So let's check this car out, but before that, please make sure to subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars along with regular news updates. It is your support that keeps us motivated, so please don't forget to like and share this video. Best of all, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as well. Let's now get on with the Hyundai Exter. Salve. So folks, this here is the brand new Hyundai Exter top spec SX optional Connect variant, which means this is the top of the line version competing against the likes of the Tata Punch, Creative and the Citroen C3's latest Shine variant in an angle. So yes, this is the latest micro SUV in India today and the latest SUV in Hyundai's portfolio as well. To be honest, this does not look that small in person, but yes, it is slightly on the smaller side when you compare it with the likes of the Hyundai Venue or a Tata Nexon, and it is slightly shorter in length compared to the Tata Punch itself. But still, it does not look that way as it has got ample wheelbase and it has got slightly smaller wheels, but still it looks perfectly okay. Now to begin with, the exterior design is of a very much of a talking point because it gets some segment besting and segment first features as well with unique design elements. For example, you get this H-shaped signature LED DRLs on top, whereas the actual halogen projector fog lamps are located lower down. Yes, I expected LEDs, but it's alright because this is one step lower to the Hyundai Venue, so it is completely alright. But still, the car looks pretty handsome at the front with this large piano black grille beam on the front, and it also gets this extra signature branding at the center of the front as well, and you also get the 2D Hyundai logo on top, which is quite nice. Now the very unique talking point of this Hyundai Exter is that usually in this category, or be it even some higher SUVs, you get 4 silver finish skid plates. Yes, so that feature is also present on this Hyundai Exter, but quite uniquely this gets metal like touches. You get these actual screw like design elements made into the fiber itself, which makes it look so much more genuine, much better than those simple silver 4 skid plates on other cars. So this is actually a very unique attention to detail on the Hyundai Exter. Then coming on towards the side, yes, here you may have already seen the side profile in multiple photos and all, but in person this looks actually quite nice. It looks nice and long thanks to the very intelligent design elements on this car. For example, you get these large squarish wheel arches, and quite uniquely the rear wheel arch over here, it ends in this manner quite abruptly, but still it looks quite good with a unique taste and touch, so that's quite nice. You get these all black cladding across all variants, so it gives you a proper SUV stance, and you have this large rectangular rear window which is also emphasizing on the interior space, so that is actually quite good. And this is the parametric design C-pillar applique over here in glossy black, which looks quite good, but yes, it is actually a dust magnet, so that has to be taken care of often. This rear spoiler is also very, very unique, unlike any car we have seen in this category or even some higher segment cars, so it looks very, very unique. This car has been provided to us by Chandra Hyundai showroom in Coimbatore today, so a special mention to them, special thanks to them as well. Another unique talking point are these roof rails, which are claimed to be bridge type roof rails. Yes, these are actually functional, they are not fiber, they are metal. Yes, they are proper metal, so you can load your ski bikes and all onto this, so that's perfectly all right. You get a shark fin antenna in glossy black as well, and the top spec variant also gets you an electric sunroof, which is also voice assisted, so that is another talking point. Coming towards the rear, here it is actually quite simple, but here also you get to see some unique design elements, including this parametric design glossy black panel running across the width of the car, and you also get the signature head-shaped LED tail lamp elements in the tail lamp over here. That said, the turn indicators, the reverse lamps are still regular halogen bulbs, so that is all right. The top spec variants alone will get you these rear windshield wiper, washer and defogger features, so that's perfectly all right. And right from the SX variant onwards, you get to see a reverse parking camera in the number plate housing, whereas 2 reverse parking sensors are available as standard across all variants. On the rear bumper as well, you get to see these screw-like design elements on the silver finish skid plate. That said, on this car, I expected 16-inch alloy wheels on the Hyundai Exter, but instead they have provided 15-inch wheels only. So these are actually the nice looking 15-inch dual tone machine cut alloy wheels on the Hyundai Exter. Yep, so that was all about the exterior of the Hyundai Exter. It looks quite nice and interesting. Small but not that small, a bit larger than expected. Let's now check out the engine bay before we get inside. The Hyundai Exter is essentially based on the Grand Nios. So this is actually an SUV version of that car, similar to what the Fronx is to Baleno. So the engine is carried exactly forward. So this here is the same 1.2 liter 4-cylinder copper petrol engine we have seen under the bonnet of the i20, the i10 Nios, the Aura, and even the lower spec variants of the Hyundai Venue. So nothing surprising over here. This engine produces exactly the same power and torque, which means you get the same 83 PS power output and 113 Newton meters of maximum torque output through either a 5-speed manual or 5-speed AMT gearbox. There is also the option of CNG, factory fitted CNG, and Hyundai claims that this car, the CNG car specifically, can return up to 27.1 kilometer per kilogram, whereas the petrol versions can give you up to 19.4 kilometer per liter, which is all right for this category. But honestly, the main talking point about this engine is its refinement, smoothness and very smooth power delivery. Now, this being an extremely smooth engine, similar to the Nios and some other Hyundai cars, you don't get any sort of under bonnet insulation, because even without that, the engine is very silent and smooth. So that's about the engine. Yep, let's now get inside the cabin, but before that, let me just show you the boot, because that's also another talking point of the Exter. So this is noticeably a smaller car than the Hyundai Venue in terms of size, height, length and everything, but still Hyundai claims 391 liter luggage capacity for the Hyundai Exter, which is quite surprising because when you open the boot, it is not seeming that large. Hyundai Venue itself offers you 350 liter luggage capacity, and that definitely appears to be larger than this, whereas the Exter's boot does not seem as large. Honestly, I think they have calculated up to the roof for the specification, so they have given that star mark on the claimed figure, but actual boot capacity on the Hyundai Exter should be around 320-330 liters, which is perfectly all right. It seems very large for this category. I think this is the segment besting boot capacity in this category when you compare with the Tata Punch and the Citroen C3 and such other cars. Now, the missing feature on this car obviously is the 60/40 split folding rear function, which is definitely not available on any other competition car as well. So yes, you can load some large items in the boot with the seat folded, but you have this large step over here which you have to take into consideration. On the left side, you have this yellow boot lamp, and on the right side, you get this traditional small bag hook for your shopping bags. And under the boot floor, you get to see this 14-inch steel spare wheel similar to the Grand Nios. So the actual wheel and spare wheel setup remains exactly the same as Grand Nios. The Nios itself offers you the same 14-inch steel spare wheel with 15-inch alloy wheels on the outside. So that is the exact same case with the Hyundai Exter as well. Nothing largely different. All right then, let's now check out the interior cabin and features. Now time to get into the driver's seat of the Hyundai Exter. Sadly, I won't be able to drive this car today, but I can show you the features definitely. So this here is the smart key of this Hyundai Exter top spec SX optional connect variant. It is exactly the same one as we have seen on the Hyundai Venue. You also get a similar looking door handle with this similar looking request sensor on the door handle as well. So yep, getting inside, the first impression is that it is exactly almost similar to the dashboard design, the interior cabin design of the Grand Nios, except for some feature additions. Yes, to begin with, this combined panel for the instrument cluster and the touchscreen system remains exactly the same. So is the dashboard design, the layout of the AC vents, the layout of the center console, the AC vents on the sides as well. They are also the beautiful high quality rotary AC knobs we have seen on the Nios and Aura. And this steering wheel is also exactly the same, except for the fact that you get an almost black like theme across all variants of the Exter. Now this has got the khaki color on the outside, so the body color is actually khaki, which means the interior is matched, color coded with this sage green kind of color codings on the inside, on the AC controls, on the AC vents as well, and on the fabric seats as well. You get the sage green piping with the sage green gradient pattern on the seats mid parts. So that's quite nice touch. But however, the flaws of the Grand and Nios remain exactly the same on this Exter as well, because the door panel itself also has been carried forward without any fabric padding, no cushioning, nothing. Everything is hard to touch, hard to feel. However nice the fit and finish may be, to rest your elbow over here, it is quite hard. So at least Hyundai could have changed that on the Exter, but no, they have not done that. Now let's start the car. So starter button is located on the right side, quite similar to the Grand and Nios. And this is how the displays look like. You get the same instrument cluster from the Hyundai Venue, to be precise, which looks quite good. Also provides you tire pressure monitoring system available as standard across all variants, along with the compass and trip meters, distance to empty and stuff. You also get individual seatbelt warnings for all passengers in this car, so that is also a good touch. Apart from that, you also have got cruise control on the top spec variants. Now this being the AMT variant, yes, this is actually a 5-speed AMT version. You get paddle shifters for the first time on an AMT car in this category. How superb is that? You have got paddle shifters, which means you can thoroughly enjoy the drive. Even though you are driving an AMT, you will have actually sporty driving control instead of using Tiptronic controls on the gear lever. Yes, that is also available. The Tiptronic function is also available. But still, using the paddle shifters is simply better. Alright then, now this here is the updated 8-inch touchscreen system of the Hyundai Exter. While the appearance may be similar to the Grand and Nios, this is better. This is actually the user interface from the Hyundai Venue, which means you get additional voice commands, more connected car features. You also have got a crisper reverse parking camera display with adaptive guidelines, so that's also nice. And regarding voice commands, you can also use the commands for opening the sunroof, radio, media, calling stuff, everything, almost everything, including the AC itself. So let's just try that. Set temperature 18.
Setting the temperature to 18 degrees.
Yep, that is brilliant and beautiful. As you can see, the temperature is set to 18 and immediately the blower starts to blow my head off. So yeah, that's how it works. It's nice, very useful, much better than the Grand and Nios. Now apart from that, almost everything remains exactly the same, including the automatic climate control console over here, and there's also wireless charging facility, which is also perfectly handy. You also have the same AMT transmission lever seen on the Grand and Nios and the Aura, so no difference over there, except for the addition of paddle shifters, obviously. And this car also has got automatic headlamp function. Even though this car does not have LED headlamps, you get automatic halogen projector headlamps. Now the center console remains exactly the same as the Grand and Nios, which means you don't get a center armrest even on the top spec variant. However, from the SX variant onwards, you get rear AC vents, so that is also a good thing. You get a phone pocket over here and a couple cup holders on the center console, but no armrest. That is a bummer, but still it is all right. You have other common storage stuff similar to the Grand and Nios, including this storage tray over here for your smartphone, and there is this large cooled glove box available on the top spec variants. You also get 1 liter large bottle holders on all doors, which is also a big plus. Now coming to the roof, you have the BlueLink connectivity telematic buttons over here, available only on the Connect variant, which provides you additional connected car features, up to 60 connected car features. That's what Hyundai says. So you have the SOS button, emergency assistance, and BlueLink telecalling facility as well. So that is also quite good, handy for techie oriented people. All right. Then you have this electric sunroof, which also can be opened using voice commands. I'll just try that. Open sunroof.
Opening the sunroof.
Yep. That's nice. That is nice. That is brilliant. Similar to what we have seen on the Altroz CNG, and increasingly more cars are coming with this technology. I hope the Tata Punch also will offer this feature soon, as the Tata Punch CNG was also showcased with an electric sunroof at the Auto Expo. Let's just close this now. Close sunroof.
Closing the sunroof.
Yep, that's nice. Alright, apart from that, other common stuff carried over from the Grand and Nios includes all 4 power windows, and you also get one touch down function only for the driver window, no one touch up. Yes, no one touch up sadly. But still you have got auto folding ORVMs. So that is also a good thing. Height adjustable driver seat is going to be available across all variants, whereas remote sensor locking along with reverse parking camera and touchscreen system are going to be available from the S variant onwards. Let's now check out the rear seats. Before we get into the rear seats of the Exter, I would like to show you another small nice attention to detail. On the AMT variants of the Exter, you also get these aluminum finished paddles which look quite nice and very premium. And along with that, you can also obviously know now that ESP traction control with hill hold assist is also available across all variants of the Hyundai Exter along with 6 airbags. Let's now get to the rear seats, shall we? So the driver seat is set for my height, which is 6 feet for reference, and despite that the rear seat legroom is very ample. Yep, I am properly comfortable over here. Yes, the rear doors are also carried forward from the Grand and Nios except for the speaker box design. That means no elbow cushioning, no fabric padding, no leather padding over here, and everything remains largely black. But still the large windows are great in terms of visibility. They are properly rectangle, which means you get great lighting on the inside, also good visibility on the outside. So this is how the dashboard looks inside the Hyundai Exter top spec variant. It is almost similar to the Grand and Nios, nothing much to speak about in terms of design, but in terms of feature, this is significantly better than other cars in this category as it provides a whole lot of features including an electric sunroof as well. Oh yes, I almost forgot one detail. Now this here is the dash cam that is provided on the top spec variant of the Hyundai Exter. You also have a separate monitor for inside cam and outside cam, which is going to be useful for say long highway trips, vacations, and for safety purposes as well. So that is a nice addition in terms of features. Now talking about the rear seats, yes, the space is good. The under thigh support is similar to the Grand and Nios, which means it is also properly good. Really one among the best under thigh support providing rear seats in this category, at least when you compare with the Citroen C3 and the Tata Punch and some other Hyundai cars as well. Now the 2 adjustable headrests are available as standard across all variants of the Hyundai Exter. Sadly no headrest for the center passenger on the Hyundai Exter, but still the center passenger gets a proper 3-point seat belt now, unlike the Grand and Nios, which is also a good attention to safety. Then you have ISOFIX child seat mounts available as standard, and other safety features include standard 6 airbags as I already said, along with ESP traction control, hill hold assist, vehicle stability management, tire pressure monitoring system, and pre-tensioner equipped 3-point seat belts. So that is also good. The rear AC vents are similar to the Grand and Nios. You have a 12-volt charging socket for the rear seat passengers. However, in today's age, I would prefer that Hyundai provided a USB charging port for the rear seat passengers as well. But still, this is alright. Let's now talk about the pricing and value of this Hyundai Exter top spec variant. So folks, that was a detailed walk-around review of the brand new Hyundai Exter. This is a car which combines all the advantages and plus points of the Grand and Nios and brings it into an SUV-like package. Yes, it is a bit too similar to the Grand and Nios on the inside in terms of design. However, the Exter looks fresh with bolder looks, and compared to any competition, it is far more feature-loaded while also providing a whole host of standard features across all variants. To be honest, at this price point, the Hyundai Exter seems like the best value for money small car package, offering you a big car-like appeal with good space and comfort too. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this Hyundai Exter subcompact SUV. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.